I'm going to be very blunt about this. I love everything that comes with cricket. Yes, I love the game. That's of course there. That's why I'm playing the game in the first place. That's major priority. But everything, the fame, the monetary side, attention, like everything, I love all of it.
Here we go.
Riyan Parag, what's been up, man? How's your day going?
It's been good. We had an off day today because we played a practice game last night. So chill scenes, did some mobility work, some swimming sessions, and yeah, for the shoot now.
Yeah, looking in good shape yourself as well, Riyan. And before I dive into Riyan Parag, the person, understanding you, understanding your cricketing journey, I'm just going to have a little bit of fun with you, man, because you're a fun guy. I love having a bit of fun with you as well. If you were on a dating app, right, I'm not going to go into the matrimony apps because they're too young for that. If I had to put your profile on some dating app, what would the about you, what would the describe yourself column say?
It would just be one line. Tell me my soft toys are cute and we can be friends.
I love it, man. I love it. See, we've got this off to the best start. We've got this off to a great start. Just elaborate on that. Just what would you hope that would come from there?
See, if someone wants to be friends with me and like me and want me to like them, you've got to like my soft toys first.
I love it. What are your soft toys? Can you bring me into your soft toy world, Riyan?
So I'm a very realistic guy in terms of soft toys because mom wouldn't let me have pets for some reason. Yeah. So what I would do is like I'd find out the most realistic beagles or labs or like all the species and then just find them and then just keep them as my kids and I name them and so I take them on tours. So,
Okay, I know what to gift you on your next birthday, Riyan.
Yes, sir.
Just going to jump into your cricket a bit, right? Because it's amazing. You come from a cricketing family. Does it sort of boggle your mind that the same man that played against your father in the Ranji Trophy was standing behind the stumps when you made your debut?
It was very humbling. I mean, before the match, I was very scared of going out there and like playing with him. Like even seeing him, like we had crowds in 2019, right? And all the players were coming out of the dressing room and like going out to the warm up and their routines. Like there wasn't much of a reaction, but when MS walked in the field, I was bowling, I think. Everyone just shouted, and we were talking about Jaipur here, like all Rajasthan Royals fans.
Yeah.
So to play with him, and my first ball, I think I played off Imran Tahir. Like I was taking my guard, I could see from the corner of my eye MS is keeping. it was just a surreal moment for me.
Riyan Parag versus Parag Das. What is similar? What is different? How are you guys? What's that relationship like?
Mom keeps saying we look similar on the field, like how Dad used to play. But our batting is completely different. My dad used to like go hay from ball one. So he made a point to like not teach me how to hit the ball, like how to hit a six. I still remember till the under 16 days, till I finished under 16, my dad didn't even teach me how to hit a six. All he taught me was defense. Yeah. So yeah, after that, when I got in the IPL, then he started giving me tips about how to hit sixes. And like, I think we are very similar like that when we are hitting the ball.
If I was to call your mom now and say, how is your son and your husband similar? How are they different?
I think she'd say I'm a more mature cricketer than my dad, hopefully.
Would your dad agree? It's a big statement.
My dad would agree because he keeps saying that to me all the time. So that's why I said it.
Obviously you've also got this fanboy in you of Virat Kohli, right? We've spoken about the MS factor, your dad. What is it about Virat that you admire so much? Is there elements of him that you try to bring into your game?
I just want to say everything. The cricket part's there. Everybody knows about how he goes about his game, takes anyone on. I mean, now people are afraid to even sledge him, right, on the cricket field because he's always ready to give it back and he like has this adrenaline to like go at everything. But what I admire most about him is what he does off the field. The shoots, the brand building, like everything like to surround his name, right?
Suddenly now you've watched your dad captain Assam, you've captained Assam now. How proud a moment was that to know that you're following in your dad's footsteps? I think for any young guy, whether or not your father's your idol, to do something so similar must have been really special. It
was very special. I captained the Mustaq Ali team last year and this year as well. I always think of me as a captain, even if I'm not captaining the side, and I always think about my game like that. So being the like official captain of the state team, I think that was very humbling and a very big moment for me. I don't want to say like MS, but I try to copy MS a bit in that factor. But yeah, I'm the cool one. I don't like, I'm not very aggressive.
You know, I'm going to go forward now into that first IPL auction, right? Because how old were you? I just want to remind everyone, how old were you at that time?
I was 17 years old.
I'm not even going to think about what I was doing or many others that I'm listening were doing at the age of 17. But what was that like?
We go for trials, right? And I gave trials for just one team, that was Rajasthan. And I had a great outing there. All of the coaches told me that we will go for you, we might pick you up. So I was very confident. But during the auction, we were watching the auction. I think my name came up twice and I didn't get picked. So after the second time my name came up and I wasn't picked, I like lost hope. I switched off the TV. I kept on gaming or something. I don't really remember.
Yeah.
And I thought, hey, again, we're not going to play the IPL this year. We'll just work hard and go for next year. So that was the morale. But then I think I was the last person to be picked in the IPL. Yeah, the last guy to be picked in the IPL, where like the team give extra names and they get them for their base prices. And once that happened, mom came on shouting to my room and like tears of joy, happiness and a lot of emotions. But that felt really nice, yes.
So let's cut to this auction, right? Because obviously a lot changed since then. What were the expectations? What were the nerves like going into this last auction?
I was sure to get picked somewhere.
Yeah.
But the amount I got picked, to be very honest, I wasn't expecting it because agreed, my first season was very nice and like I got eyes and I did very well. Second season, okay, I won a few matches, but not my best. Third season, I didn't really contribute to my team, right? I mean, I had a bad season, which happens, but yeah, it was a bad season. So coming into the auction, we were playing our Ranji matches in Haryana. I was, watching the auction, of course. But then, I wasn't really expecting a big sum or the amount I get, like close to the amount I got. So I was just expecting to getting picked and I just keeping my head down and going again. But yeah, I got picked for whatever I did and it felt really good. So yeah.
What was it like though, playing with RR at the start, now the relationship with them as well? Because we've known for a long time that obviously RR is a franchise that backs youth.
So it's not like a team for me, it's a family. I love every single bit of it. I wait for these 2-3 months every single year to like come back to my second home and like just have so much fun, where there's so much freedom to do whatever you want, showcase your abilities, express your freedom, and like it's a wonderful environment here. So yeah.
Yeah, and I guess like you said, right, to have a poor season then still get picked up, it shows the faith that they have in you. Who are some of the closest guys that you've got in the RR setup?
Some of the guys have gone. Manan Bhaiya was very close to me.
Yeah.
Rahul Bhaiya, of course, and Mayank Bhaiya, but they've all gone now. But yeah, I think the support staff has always been here. Sangha last year was, I think, impeccable as a coach. I mean, every coach is a good coach when the team is winning, right? But we didn't win that many matches last year. And every team meeting, every post-match team meeting, like whatever we did, it was so positive and like it was good to like, I would always look forward to hear what he had to say after the match, whether it was a win or it was a loss. So the whole support staff and like all the players, even now, I think it's a wonderful bunch of guys and we're going to get along just fine.
You know, sharing a dressing room with guys like Joss Butler, Jofra Archer, Ben Stokes, Steve Smith, what's that like, Riyan? Because for a young guy to have the ability to tap into some of these guys' minds, to see and learn from them firsthand, how amazing has that been?
Again, it's just so surreal, right? Even now, I'm batting against Yuji Chahal and Ravi Ash in the nets. Ashwin's giving me bowling tips on what to do, what not to do. It's like it's literally a dream, right? Come on now. We watch them play international cricket on the TV and like doing incredible things. And now we're just sharing the field with them, sharing the dressing room with them. We are going out in the team room, having fun together. It's like it's a different feeling altogether. But from the English boys, what I learned was that cricket is just a part of your life. and it's not your life. So that's what I picked up from Stokesy, from Levy, and from Jofra mainly.
That's great to hear, man. How hard is that though? Because we're in a country where we're all, let's face it, we're cricket mad, right? I mean, it's you turn this side, there's someone asking you for an autograph. You turn that side, someone's asking you for a selfie. Everyone knows who Riyan Parag, the cricketer, is. How hard is it to put that cricketer aside and be Riyan Parag, the gamer, the chill guy, the guy who just wants to have a good time?
It is very hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard. I think the last 2 years, I'm a guy who doesn't really talk much off the field, like with people, and like share my emotions, because like I said, I keep it with me and I try to figure things out on my own. And the last 2 years, I think 2020 was probably the lowest point in my career, and I went through that alone. Like everyone has to, everyone does it with someone else or talking to someone else by sharing it. But I went through that alone, and I think now I've cracked the code that whatever you do, people are going to have opinions, but the most important opinion is about what you say about yourself. And like Sangha can say something, Yuzi can say something, Ash Bhai can say something, but if you don't believe in what they are saying, and if you don't believe in the fact that you got this and you're here to like achieve something and you're here to that you can do it, I think none of that really matters. So I've cracked that code now, so the outside noise doesn't really bother me.
Glad to hear it, man. That's really great to hear. Good to see that you're in a good headspace as well. So what is that opinion of yourself now? Because you said that that's now what you value more than anyone else's opinion, and that's amazing. So how do you hold yourself in high regard?
I don't want to praise myself too much, but I think I can be the best finisher, not just for Rajasthan Royals, but for India in years to come. I've got the skill set, I've got the all-round abilities, and not just batting, fielding, and bowling as well. I've got a lot to work on, and I've got to be consistent. I've got to work on a lot of areas, but I firmly believe that I can do it for the team, for the Rajasthan Royals team, and for the country as well.
Yeah, we're here also actually talking about not just being in the zone, but greatness, right? I think it's a term that every sportsperson chases. It's a term that every sportsperson would love to achieve at some point in their life. Very, very hard to attain, obviously. But what does that word mean to you, Riyan? Greatness. What does it mean to you when you think of greatness?
Greatness, I think it confuses me a lot. Yes, someone like a Sachin sir is great. Someone like a Virat Kohli is great. But that's a lot of stats, right? That revolves around a lot of stats. I don't want to be great. I've set my goals, I've set my aspirations, and I have a few things I want to achieve. And once I achieve that, I think if I end up being great, it doesn't really matter to me, because I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, and that's the ultimate goal for me. So yeah, I want to be a consistent number 5, number 6, the finisher India really needs. And I don't want to get into the team early now and like not keep my seat in the team. Yeah, I'd rather like it for to take a few years, like 2 to 3 years. But then when I'm in, I don't want to get out. It's like I want to end my career in the Indian team, and like I want to have a long run. I want to show the world what I can do. I want to achieve what I want to achieve. So yeah, that's the goal.
It's every time I watch you, right, I see a different facet to Riyan Parag. I saw this video where you got Zubin Bharucha to give you a compliment recently. I know Zubin's a hard taskmaster, but you're always so comfortable with where you're at, right? I mean, I'm chatting with you now, and there's this ease and this comfort about Riyan Parag in front of a camera. Did you always sort of have that side to you?
So I've trained myself for this. Like it'll be a little awkward to sound, but then I've like trained in front of mirrors, giving a speech. Even now, I just give random speeches in front of my mirror in my bathroom. I wake up and I just feel like giving a speech after I've won a match for the team. I just think what I'm going to say in the press conference and stuff like that. So I just keep on doing that, and it just comes naturally to me now. So yeah.
Riyan, I am your mirror. Give us a speech now, please.
No. That's only
Come
for
on.
when I win the match for the team.
One line about anything. It doesn't have to be about your cricket. Give us one line of media training. See, I'm from the media. I've had 7 or 8 years in the world of broadcast. I can help you, sir.
No, I'm just gonna say the cliche line. I want to thank my family, my friends, my close ones.
Look, what is it most that you enjoy about everything that comes with this career, right? There's the fame, there's the adulation, there's the success that you've tasted, obviously. What's some of the